And the president signed an Omnibus Spending Bill into law. $1.3 trillion programs across the federal government in addressing many agricultural issues. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock has more from Washington.
Lawmakers left Capitol Hill Friday for the Easter holiday with their heads held high.
After a lot of hard work, I think we got the co-op issue worked out, and I feel really good that I think we got a fix on wildfire funding, which is very, very important, and over $600 million in new money for high-speed rural internet.
Beyond fixing the 199A tax issue, an unintentional glitch in the recent tax cut which offered an advantage to farmers selling grain to co-ops, the bill also delayed the federal requirements for electronic logging devices for livestock haulers.
We have a 6-month delay in implementation of these rules for those people who haul livestock and haul insects. We're hoping that we can get this fixed at the end of that 6 months, but this is a reprieve that is much needed for our livestock producers.
The bill also provides producers an exemption from circular reporting and lifts some burdensome paperwork for farmers who participate in USDA conservation programs. But the omnibus goes far beyond agriculture. It also includes funding and regulatory relief for broader rural goals.
Full funding of the Rural Electric Loan Program. It's a great infrastructure financing bank. It makes money for the taxpayer because co-ops always pay back their loans. And it's been sort of a bedrock for how we fund electric infrastructure in rural America, so we were pleased that was fully funded. We also had a provision in the bill that gave us streamlined ability to go in and clear vegetation, and this legislation creates a lot better path for us to do that.
Additional funding for ag research and waterways infrastructure also found their way into the law. And ag committee leaders say funding authorized in this legislation will set them up for an even more successful farm bill.
Coupled with what we were able to do in the last bill to support cotton and dairy farmers, I think we're in a good spot going into the farm bill.
Though some conservatives were critical of the omnibus's big price tag, farm state Republicans in general were in favor of the bill and the critical relief it brings to farmers. Senate Ag Chairman Pat Roberts says he's pleased that the Congress could reach a bipartisan deal to keep the government open through the end of 2018. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
And the omnibus bill also includes $3.6 billion worth of funding to fight the opioid crisis, which represents $2.2 billion in increase over the 2000